So, hello, my name is Percy, and I'm one of the clinicians here at New Freedom. Before we get started, I want to welcome you and thank you for meeting with me today.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say your name was again?
Carmen.
Thank you, Carmen.
Mm-hmm.
My role here as a clinician is to help assess your needs and to understand what brought you here, and to work on your treatment plan that supports your recovery, stability, and overall well-being. My purpose for our meeting today is to complete your initial treatment and assessment plan.
Okay.
This helps me to get to know you and understand your strengths, your needs, and your concerns, and also to begin to identify the services that may be most helpful in helping you to achieve your goals while you're here. We typically meet for one individual session for an hour per month, depending on your needs, of course. If something comes up, of course, we make time to meet.
Yeah.
Before we go any further, though, I want to review informed consent with you.
Okay.
That means I want to make sure that you understand that this process is a collaborative process, and that you're involved and your input is very important. What my role is and what the services will look like, of course. And you have the opportunity to ask any questions at any time.
Okay.
But don't forget your participation is very important, because we need you to be in control, or to be the lead of your recovery.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also want to go over confidentiality, because what you share with me is private, of course, and it's protected by your treatment records. With that said, there are some limits to confidentiality, of course. For example, if you ever told me that you were considering harming yourself, or potentially harming someone else, then of course I would have to share that with my superiors.
Okay.
If you ever told me about any neglect or any abuse, then I would have to share that.
Okay.
And if there was some court-ordered records, something like that.
Okay.
But other than that, what you share with me is private. It doesn't go any further than here. Do you have any questions for me at this time?
Not at the moment, no.
And any questions about confidentiality or assessment, the assessment process?
No, I understood.
Okay. I understand that starting this process can be a little uncomfortable, especially when you're meeting with someone new and speaking with them and sharing private things for the first time. So it makes sense to be a little guarded or nervous. I understand that. But I want you to be as open, as honest as possible, and because it's important that you share what you feel comfortable sharing.
Okay.
Okay. What would you say led you here to New Freedom at this point in your life?
Wanting to have stability, knowing I'm fragile, knowing, I messed up.
Okay. All right. So it sounds like you're taking accountability and understanding what you need to do at this point in your life.
Yep, and taking accountability.
Yeah, and taking the necessary steps. That's good. I appreciate you being honest and sharing that, because it takes a lot of strength to show up for yourself and talk about some of the past mistakes that you've made in order to get going in the right direction.
Yeah.
When you think about getting back on track, what are some of the biggest concerns or priorities you have for yourself right now?
For me, it's more maintaining stability in every aspect of my life. So whether it be from my home, my kids, financially, just maintaining stability overall.
Okay.
And, taking control of what I can.
All right. So it sounds like recovery is more than just being sober. It's important for you to be stable and have stability in all aspects of your life.
Yeah.
Okay. Relationships, work, children.
As long if I know
housing.
if I have work, then I have I have more stability for my family.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
What's worked for you in the past? Like, what have you been doing that has helped you stay grounded and helped you to continue moving in the right direction?
I've always been driven. I've always been I've always had work. I never had not one job. I've always had 1, 2, 3 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always been, I forgot the word, what it's called.
Ambitious.
Ambitious.
Yeah.
Yep, I've always been ambitious.
You sound like a go-getter.
Yep.
Somebody who is self-driven,
Yep.
motivated, right?
Yep. So upon having a family and trying to, maintain that and stabilize that,
Mm-hmm.
that's really it. And then losing that,
Yeah.
that's my goal.
Okay.
Trying to
So
get
stability
that.
and
Yep.
and getting.
And security.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what would successful treatment look like for you here at New Freedom? What would it look like?
To be honest, I've been clean for so long. The only thing for me is just not having anything for me and my kids and my family.
Okay.
So, maintain gradually but growing. Since it's been hard to get a job,
Uh-huh.
as soon as I know I get a job, I can get another one.
Okay.
And just, again, stability and
Mhm.
security so I can get them back and maintain my family. That's really my goal.
Okay. So it sounds like you really have your goals set out, and you know what you want to do. You're focused and determined,
Mm-hmm.
and you've been taking the necessary steps.
Everything from my classes,
Mm-hmm.
from my UAs, everything been good. As I mentioned before,
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing everything I need to do. The only thing that's been hard is my past history.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can look upon that and look at me and be like, okay.
Okay.
But I'm still not stopping. I'm still doing what I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still looking for what I need to be able to do what I need to for everybody.
That's good. It really sounds like so let me make sure I'm hearing you clearly. It sounds like your main focus is stability, of course maintaining your sobriety, but you want to have stability in all aspects of your life. You want to secure employment, and you want to secure housing, and then you want to continue to work towards getting better jobs, better housing, better situations, so you can get your children back.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
And the same thing with security, because I had a career.
Mm-hmm.
So it's growing back, going to school if need be, to maintain, go back and have the same, career or a career in general.
Yeah.
To make sure that the security and stability for them as the growth continue.
Yeah.
That way, we all secure.
We also offer vocational training and peer support, business administration, and culinary arts. So if you decided you wanted to, have a shift in career to learn a new skill.
I love school. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I love going to school.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same way with them,
Mm-hmm.
or at least I know with my son.
Yeah.
I've always had honor roll. I always ABs. I love school. I could go to school and I'll knock it out. I can do it. I don't have a problem with learning. You learn every day.
Okay.
So I don't have a problem with doing anything as long as I'm able to in the path that will allow me to succeed in a career.
Yeah.
Then especially when when I have.
Well, thank you for sharing that. That gives us a strong starting point from here. I'll continue asking some assessment questions so we can better understand your history, current functioning strengths, and some of your needs. And then we can begin identifying goals for treatment together.
Mm-hmm.
If at any point you need a break, need me to clarify something, or you do not feel ready to answer any questions, please let me know, okay?
Okay.
Cool. We'll pause right now. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.